So Renne Nicole Good was 37 years old, a U.S. citizen, a mother of three, a writer, a singer, and someone her family says radiated kindness wherever she went. Renne lived in Minneapolis with her wife Becca after moving to the Twin Cities from Kansas City last year. She was raising three children, two from her first marriage, ages 15 and 12, and a 6-year-old son from her second marriage. That little boy had already lost his father in 2023 and now has no parental figure. Renne spent much of her time in Colorado and briefly lived in Kansas after her husband, a military veteran, passed away. Through every loss, she continued to show up for others. Renne co-hosted a podcast with her late husband, Tim Mashlin. She studied vocal performance, later earned an English degree in 2020, and even won a writing prize that same year. On social media, she has described herself simply as a poet and writer and wife and a mom, sharing moments of joy, faith, and everyday life. Her mother, Donna Ganger, described her as one of the kindest people she had ever known, compassionate, loving, forgiving, and always taking care of others. Renne was a devoted Christian who believed deeply in compassion. She went on youth mission trips when she was younger. She loved singing, and she believed all people deserved care, dignity, and safety. According to her wife, Becca, Renne sparkled, not with glitter or anything like that, but with sunshine, kindness pour out of her. She lived by one belief that there is kindness in this world and it's our responsibility to nurture it wherever we find it. On Tuesday, January 7th, 2026, Renne and Becca stopped to support their neighbors. They had whistles, others had guns. Renne was shot and killed by an ICE agent in Minneapolis. Now Becca is left to raise their son alone while trying to teach him the same values Renne lived by each day: love over hate, compassion over fear, and peace over division. Renne leaves behind three extraordinary children, her mother, and other family members, along with a legacy rooted in kindness, faith, and love. This story is not just about how Renne died, it's about how she lived.